right, I'm live. Let's see who's here. Calico's here, Kevin's here, Chaz from the Berg is here, Nefarian, and Ken is here, checking in from Pittsburgh. Hopefully everyone's Monday went well as we come to a conclusion. What's up, Chaz from the Berg? You guys are just talking amongst yourself. There's only a few in here. Wilson's here. Sam's checking in from the Detroit. Let's see. Celine Driver's checking in. Number one troll killer. Craig's here. Gabe. Daniel is here. Wearing his Pro Trek. Jeff's here. Let's see. A couple Jeffreys. We got Todd, Peter, Jerry's chiming in. All right, guys. What are we going to do tonight? Tennessee Mike is in the chat. All of these watches that are on the table, none of them are mine. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm not going to show any of my watches. These are all just watches sent in for video. Nefarian is asking, how am I feeling? I'm feeling a lot better than I was, for sure. Still have a couple things I got to deal with, but I will try to get it sorted. Let's see. Stefan checking in from Warren. Quentin's here. Matt is here. Let's see. I'm actually even wearing one of the loaner watches. I did wear my Seamaster all day today, but I took it off because I kind of just want to have that theme of I'm not going to show any watches that are mine. Peter's the only one freaked out by the finger. No, I think a lot of people are. Somebody's asking about the Coke in the back. I think you're asking about that one. That is the Wise Diver here. This is Wise Diving, and that's actually what I'm wearing on wrist too, but it's the blue one. This is the red variant. So very comfortable, very cool watch. Let's see, Michael's checking in from Chicago area. James checking in from Winnipeg. Quentin said he just picked up a Samurai Patty variant. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this thing set up, because I might swap out to the red dial. These things are crazy comfortable too. It's today the 26th. And it's probably around 8 o'clock. Lloyd's checking in from Maryland. Did I already go around once? I did. Oops. Oh well. It's going to drive me nuts. Alrighty. Can't concentrate very good. That's one thing about when it seems like when I'm under the weather, I can't concentrate very well. Oh, they actually is Pathfinder is a pre-order tomorrow. That's nice. 7, and it's like, what do we look? 806 or something like that, right in there somewhere. There we go. So I might swap out to wearing the red one, but I know the red one is the one that most people are going to gravitate towards, so I'll leave that one out there. Lloyd's asking if I'm going to check out the Islander Monster. I will at some point when somebody sends one in, or if Mark sends one in, but I'm not going to, I don't have any intention of buying one. Floridian checking in from Texas. Man, you are all over the place. Yeah, I am feeling a little bit better. Calico Basin with a big super chat, 1999, congratulating me for hitting 50,000. Yeah, 50,000 subs, man. That's crazy. Who would have thought, right? Obviously, it's it's my channel. I run the channel, but like it's the whole community that is, that's what makes it happen. So that's really cool. Oh, speaking of which, I haven't forgotten about the 50,000 subscriber giveaway. This guy right here, this guy. So I will be doing a video here soon. I'll try to do I don't know, maybe tomorrow. Nefarian says he'll just go ahead and send me his address. Yeah, I need to do the video soon. Oh, Kim, thank you from $10 from the Kim, the owner of Conqueror Watches. Let me grab one. I have it just out of view here. Kim is the owner of this brand here, Conqueror. So I'll throw that up there. That's awesome. So yeah, I'll do a video and explain on how to enter to win. It's probably just going to be in that video. It'll be a comments and then I'll do I was talking to Tennessee Mike. We'll do a random comment selector thing, and then it'll choose the winner. I'm sure it'll be super anticlimactic. Let's see. Lloyd said he just picked up the $100 monster. Ricky A with a $10 super chat. Appreciate that. He says, where can he get the new white dial Tudor chrono? I don't know. Are those going to be super hard to get, do you think? That might be the one that people go after, I guess. I don't know. I think don't be loyal. I always say, listen, try to develop a relationship with an authorized dealer. However, if you're just looking for one watch and you're not really looking to develop a relationship, then you don't have to have any loyalty to any of these. I say just cast as many lines as you can, and the first one that says, I have one and I will sell it to you at retail, swoop it up. I don't think you're going to get a discount on it because I think those chronos are probably going to sell pretty good, but as soon as you find one, swoop it up. Where are we at here? Chaz says several. Yeah, I think they stocked them up pretty good. I don't think you're going to have an insane time. You might have to wait a little bit, a month or so, but that's not that bad. Hunter's waiting on his waiting for June for his white dial Dorenzo. Yeah, me too. Hopefully, I'll be getting one of those soon. I think someone said something about water earlier. Yes, I've been drinking a ton of water. Literally probably a gallon and a half or more of water per day. So, yeah, Craig says the new silver dial Black Bay 41 is really cool as well. He did try that on. I haven't seen one in the metal yet. I'm a little indifferent on that model. I'm sure it'll look better in person, but I think they could have done a little bit darker. I think they went too silver. If they would have went a little bit darker, more of an anthracite or something like this Manta, that would have been probably way better. So, yeah, Calico's having a drink for me. Thanks, appreciate it. Thanks. It's the gray dial one on the strap. My first Oris. I'm just trying to read some comments, guys. Yeah, this one just arrived today too. This is I think the Noble is what it's called. Great looking watch. Very clean and tastefully done. I don't know if they do this one in a no date, but I think they could easily do a no date in this one as well. All right, what did I miss there? What is the watch with the crown at the 12? Aha. This is, I don't remember reading any embargo or anything, so I'm a little leery of showing all of these, but this is a new diving armor watch. I forget what it's called, the Narval or something. So this is like a throwback watch too, because there was I forget the brand and model, but even Borealis had done one that's similar to this, but the Borealis one was larger. This one might be closer to the original size of the watch that it's homaging. But unique case, man. Check that out. This lug has to be really big. It still articulates a little bit, but it has to be like really big and like kind of match the case, but to clear the oversized crown. So yeah, it is pretty wild. It's actually a really well built watch. It's very cool. So I'll be doing a full video on it soon. And that articulates out of the way so you can, get at that large crown and do what you got to do. Whereas it would be very difficult if that didn't get away. So there we go. Give it a nice little wind. This thing is slick. I can't remember if they were gifting me this watch or not. I'll have to check with them. I hope so, because it's pretty fun. And I'm sure that bezel insert is definitely loomed as well. There's no way that's not loomed with that color. Bezel action, not amazing. I guess, you know what? You just gotta grab it in the right spot. One more click. There we go. That is a very cool, fun watch. Totally different from the norm. Nefarian says the new Autodromas are up for pre-order if anyone's looking. Oh man, I'll have to look at those. I want to try this one on. I don't think I sized the bracelet on it though. Kind of fits. That thing is cool. That is just super cool. And I mean, it might as well have an integrated bracelet. They kind of didn't. It's got lugs there to put different straps on, but that thing is really cool. I'm digging it. Let's see. Peter, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hunter says, curious, do you still like the variety of affordable watches, or do you think you will ever gravitate towards fewer nice pieces? Well, I'm not going to show my watches, but I can show, a watch that I'm renting technically. So the Breitling Navitimer, you guys know kind of what I have. I have the, I have the Breitling. This one is Loner, the Damasco, a couple of Omega. I still have some lower end watches, and I still super enjoy seeing like this Wise Diving and the Raymond Weil and the other Damascos, the Helios, the Manta, and then stuff like this. There are some weird, fun watches that are in the higher end, but if you want to see weird, fun watches, it's at this level. This is where they're at. Like, this thing is crazy cool. I'm not a huge fan of the clasp, but I could live with it. The watch is crazy cool. It's super comfortable too. What's the nice? Oh, Wilson, good question. Let me No. Apathy Boy says Random Rob will be on Archie Luxury by the end of the year. Random Rob is going all high end. That is nothing further from the truth there. I certainly enjoy some of my, multiple $1,000 watches, but I'm not going any further. Wilson wants to know what my next Breitling, that I'm going to do a video on that this week as well. I'm going to have some time this week. So this one will be going back soon, and I'll show the process on that. And I think I'm going to get the 42 millimeter Premier. I don't know if that's what's called the Premier chronograph. I think that's what I'm going to get in next. I'll double check what they have available, and then I'll do that. Let's see. Don't give up your Invictus. I haven't had an Invicta in a while. Jordan Christopher says, does anyone know when the Christopher Ward will release that new white dial GMT? There is a couple of actually, there's a white dial and a black dial, and then there's a non-GMT one. Christopher Ward's got a couple of really cool releases coming out really soon. Hopefully, they were leaked, but hopefully we'll have the releases soon. Let's see. Have I ever handled HMT? I'm not familiar with that one. Yeah, Wilson, I'm really thinking I'm going to go with that 42 millimeter Premier. I'm going to look at that probably tomorrow. Weeby, do you think the $500 sweet spot is slipping a bit higher? What's the new sweet spot? Yeah, good question. I definitely I kind of left the $500 safe, where I used to say the $500 was like kind of my safe zone. Yeah, I left that in the dust. That's gone. I would say my new, I don't know, I'm kind of all over the place. So, let's see. 72 Cutlass 350, Notice Retrospect 3. I just was emailing back and forth with the guys over at Notice, and they're supposed to send me one really soon. Calico Basin brings up a good point. Seikos are now $1,000. So, the $500 watches are, they're still out there, but it's not the same $500 watches that I was looking at before. So, you know, when I look at watches and I think the, $1,000 to $5,000 range it's not the same $1,000 to $5,000 range as it was, say, a few years ago. And there's still fun watches all over the price points, guys. You know what? I think I don't even really. I definitely have a cap where I don't feel comfortable anymore. And I have a couple of those watches. I'm not going to show them. Like I said, I'm not going to show any of my watches on this live episode. But, when I spend Omega Seamaster or Omega Aquaterra or Breitling Super Ocean money, that's my cap for comfort zone. Those are $3,000 to $5,000 watches, $3,000 to $4,000 watches in there. I don't think I'm going to go any higher than that anytime soon. What's the most I've ever spent on a watch? That would be the, I don't have it anymore, but the Rolex Oyster Perpetual 39 millimeter, is that what it was? 39 millimeter white dial. I think I paid $5,700 for that. So that would be the most I've spent on a watch, on one watch. But I don't have that. My current watches in my collection, my most expensive one that I've actually bought was the Omega Seamaster Pro white dial, and that was around $4,000. Oh man. Infamous Stud Gaming, SBDC 139 next month. That's cool. Where are we at here? Yeah, Andrew has a good point that Tissot and Hamilton, there's still some $500 to $1,000 watches in those. So those are really good. And then there's some really killer micro brands out there that are just crushing it in that price range. What's the white dial watch with it? That is this guy here. It's kind of an off-white. It's the Raymond wheel. Raymond wheel. I don't know if I'm saying that right, guys. I still need to do the video on it. But this was sent in from Saltzman's, and it has a retail price of $11.50, but I'm sure you can get some sort of discount on it. It definitely has like a Grand Seiko vibe. It is actually a legit, really nice watch. And I know some people might get hung up with, some person's name fully on it, but it is very cool. I'm excited to do the video on it. I'll be working on those this week. I got a few. And then, like I said, that Manta just came in. I still have to do the Helios. Kevin says, Ramon Whale. It's the whale. Okay. Hello from Boston. Thanks, Joseph. Let's see. Calico, you better chill, man. Another super chat. He says, hold up. Seriously, 50 freaking thousand. You're the man. That is crazy. It is absolutely crazy. It's not lost on me at all. I've known so many of you guys for a long time, but Bruce and I talk about this and we reminisce about, seems like not that long ago we were both talking about, or him more so than me. I was trying to achieve like 1,000 and he was like, man, if I could just hit like 10,000. And look at him now. He's not too far off from 80,000. Here I am sitting at 50,000. That's just blows my mind. People got over the Christopher Ward. Well, they kind of changed some of their styles too. You look at some of their new releases from Christopher Ward, and they moved the Christopher Ward to the, well, just like this. They moved it to the 6 o'clock, and I'll definitely get those new Christopher Wards in. I wish they would work directly with me. That would be pretty awesome. So, let's see. Hunt for the frost monster. Ooh, Rock the Watch is looking for a frost monster. Those shouldn't be too hard to find. I mean, if you just want to get one and not worry about figuring it out and everything, then you could hit up my buddy Wayne over in the UK. I'm sure he could source you one and just pay the price and get it. Broke Watch Fanatic says he has 134 subs. I'll check your channel out, man. I don't think I subbed to you. I'll check it out. Let's see. Tennessee Mike actually picked up a Christopher Ward Dartmouth, which is the COSC variant. That's a really good one. So, Chaz from the Berg with a super chat. Thank you very much. She says vitamin. You know what? I didn't do that, but vitamin D3, C, and zinc daily. And I congratulate you again on the 50,000. Can't wait for 100,000. That's awesome. Thank you. First 10,000 are the hardest. Rob, show the blue dial again in front left. That's the Conqueror. There's probably some stuff on the dial. I just recorded the video for this today. I'll probably release it here soon. I think Kim wants to get promoting his product here soon because he's going to be doing a Kickstarter soon. So there's this one, and then he has a quartz one. This one has the Miyota 9015 in it, and it has this very cool, kind of like fluted, but it's like engine turned fluted. It's pretty wild. Has a nice effect to it. But just a good, clean looking watch, and like super affordable too. I am going to send, I have that one in a white dial. I'm going to send it to some of the YouTube channels. So it's going to kind of make a little circuit. It'll make it to a few guys, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Let's see. Just reading some comments here, guys. Yeah, the blue dial is definitely good. Yeah, Dane, I'll get that over to you, and then you can send it to wherever you need to go. Mario G's checking in. See, James, what's up? I'm hoping to pick up a black stainless G-Shock Square soon. That would be cool. I've had a couple of those. What's the gray watch in the center? I think you're talking about this one. This is a Damasco DS30, kind of a dove gray with a really nice white print. Excellent loom. It's C1 loom, but it kind of lasts a long time. It's not like crazy bright, but then it just lasts a long time. And it is the earlier generation of the DS30, so it has the, what do you call it? See, I can't, I lose my focus. It has the ETA 2824 in it, instead, where all of the newer Damascos are going to have like the A26 movement in it, and they're going to cost like $700 more or something. Yeah, the Orange Monster. So the Orange Monster's been hanging out in the live streams for a while now, because this is going to be the giveaway watch for my channel hitting 50,000 subscribers. Once that happens, then which I'll do it this week. I'll do the video, and then it'll be comments, and there'll be thousands of entries into it. So I'll do the giveaway actually pretty quick, within a couple days of doing the video. So. And then I'll get it shipped out. And I'm going to open it up to anywhere where there's a shippable address in the in the world. So as long as you are on the planet and you have an address that I can ship to, then you are eligible to be to win the watch. So I don't really care where it goes. And obviously I'll pay for the shipping and everything. Oh, man. Yeah, please be careful with it. We can think, like a couple people said, I'm halfway to the 100,000. Like, guys, I'm gonna, if I ever get to the point where I hit 100,000, I'll be giving away a very, very cool watch. Andrew says, what's the most affordable COSC certified watch in your collection? In my collection, that is actually COSC, would be that's see. I would have to say the Breitling Super Ocean is COSC confirmed, and it is the most affordable, both retail and for what I actually paid for it. And that's almost going to be the case, other than like the watch that, well, it's not true. If you look at Formax, those are COSC. So you can get some of those watches with the STP movement in it that are going to be COSC, and those are going to be more affordable and still actually be COSC. And then you have the Christopher Ward that like Tennessee Mike has. Calico says the Tissot has a Navigator around 1,000 that's COSC maybe. So you can find some super affordable ones, but oh man, I am going through the water. That is crazy. All right, where are we at here? Floridian says 100,000 do an Omega. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'll do for 100,000. I think I have I think I have plenty of time to sort out what my potential 100,000 subscriber giveaway could be. Quentin's checking out. I'll see you later, Quentin. Thanks for chiming in. Floyd says, what's my opinion on the STP movements? I've read some horror stories. I've heard horror stories on all kinds of movements, guys. STPs, the Solitas, even some ETAs. And they're all these little itty bitty tiny gears and springs and jewels and all this stuff. Like, it's amazing that more of them don't break, honestly. So I don't think I would get freaked out on it. Out of all the watches that I've actually owned, I'm trying to think. The one watch that I actually gave away, I know that one for sure. But the SBBN Tuna that Chad in my Discord group, that one's still, I'm waiting for service. If that one doesn't get sorted out soon, then I'll just buy another tuna or just give them $1,000 or something. Let's see. Dane says no. The 100,000 subscriber giveaway will be a Orient Bambino, a used one too, Dane. Not even a new one. Craig, yeah, 100%. That STP 3-13 is like a killer movement, and that you're going to start seeing that in more and more watches. I just had an email today with one of the guys over at what's the company? Zodiac. So I'm going to have them send watches directly to me. So Zodiac reached out so here's one thing that's actually kind of cool, and it's a little bit much for me to handle because it was already a lot to handle, but I'm getting more and more people reaching out to me. So as far as micro brands and all that other stuff. So Infamous Stud Gaming says, found a SBDC 053 at Macy's, but it might be the SPB version worth it. I don't know a ton about that. If you can get a good deal on it and it's the watch you want, swoop it up. Dane, do a Zelos giveaway. Yeah, obviously Dane would have to do a Zelos giveaway. That's the only thing that makes sense. Wow, David picked up a Omega Aquaterra. He's been wearing it a ton, and he he just was able to pry it off his wrist and put his Nomos Club on for a little bit. That's awesome. Those are both great watches. Username of private. That's awesome. Just wanted to say congrats on 50,000. Thanks for chiming in. I appreciate it. How about a Breitling Airwolf? Dane said he heard it here first. Dane said he's going to do a 2,500 sub giveaway of a Zelos. That is awesome. Bill giving Mimo some props for hooking him up with the finding the Alpina bracelet or something. Yeah, that's cool. Nefarian says, can I get Zodiac to send an Olympus? Send me a message on Discord, Nefarian, because I have a couple different sources for the zodiac. Now I have a direct, but I also have John at the Watch Gauge, maybe, and then I think not Saltzman's Exquisite. I think is carrying zodiac too, so I might be able to get it from there too. So I think Zodiac's really taking it up a notch. They're really coming in with force. So I'm sure we're going to see a lot of cool watches. They just did the 1-2 punch for the World Timers. They have 2 new GMT watches that look really good. And I think that's what Zodiac is wanting to send me, but I asked them to send both. I wanted to see both colorways. Let's see. Have you seen the new Aquaterra small seconds? No, I have not seen one in person, no. And I was just at I'm going to be going back down to Southeast Michigan here next month. What are we at? We're getting towards the end of April here. So in a 2 or 3 weeks, I'll be doing a meetup with some local Michigan guys in Southeast Michigan. We're doing a meetup in a few weeks, and I think we're going to hit up an AD. I think they carry Omega. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. Or maybe they don't. Well, I'll go to a different AD or whatever. I don't know. So I might be able to check out that Aquaterra small seconds anyway, is my point. Rob, can you set up a video with a micro brand company so we can ask questions? Yeah, I could probably do that. Craig says no Omega there, but we could go to that that other Omega authorized dealer that we went to before. This thing is crazy comfortable, guys. That was the first time I put it on wrist. I had no idea it was that comfortable. I'm really digging this watch. It seems like it's pulled a couple of hairs though, but I'm sure I didn't really need those hairs. Michael checking in. Let's see. So Floridian, I usually don't do a video with somebody. You know what I mean? So I don't know how I would do with a micro brand, but yeah, I can reach out to a couple of them and see. I know a lot of them are busy and everything like that too, but it's a good opportunity for them, and I would say it's a good opportunity for me, but honestly, it's not really the main source of my content. So, but yeah, I can reach out. Again, hit me up maybe on Discord, and if you have any certain micro brands that you want me to try to set that up with, I can try to do that. 72 Cutlass 350. What is my favorite format for selling watches and why? I'm probably the wrong person to ask for that, because I do. I sell them on my Discord, on my private group. So I guess that's just how I do it. But really, the way you should do it is get into forums, get into watch forums, and Watch You Seek is the biggest one, right? But I know it can be cumbersome, and there's requirements you have to unlock with so many posts and things like that, and it can be weird. I don't know how Reddit works, but I see watches listed on Reddit. You have to get into the community. You have to get in, and I know people don't really have the time to invest in that, maybe, or something. You can post them up on Instagram even. Holden, congratulations on the 5th child. You're a busy boy, man. Kevin, yeah. So Kevin says that Watch You Seek. I got off there. I couldn't deal with Watch You Seek anymore. It's a great big forum, but it's crazy. Dane says he won't sell watches on eBay anymore. eBay still works. It's such a great, you have such a large audience, and I still occasionally will buy things from eBay. I just bought some more stuff from eBay, but yeah, Wilson says my Discord, but there's other Discord groups too that you might be able to get to. I think that the watch community is always evolving. It's always changing. So you're starting to see, I think, success in the Discord platform. And now that's just maybe a snapshot in time, and maybe it'll evolve into different platforms. But we'll see. Oh yeah, and Dane has a good point. Depending on what watch you're selling, so say you're selling, you know, a Damasco or a German watch or something like that. I'm sure there's a Facebook group that panders to just German watches or something, or you know, or just micro brand watches, or you know, just Breitling or something like that. So you have to find those and get on those too. Hey, my buddy Jack is here too. That's awesome. He said he couldn't get on because he was updating his MacBook. Well, you can watch it on your phone too, Jack. What is the name of the watch I'm wearing right now? I am excited to do the video on this one now. This is the diving armor, and I don't know what the name of the watch is actually called. I don't know if it's called a Navarro, no, Narval. Well, the screw just popped out. So always check your screws on your bracelet. Yeah, I think it's called the Narval. Like, seriously, just as I was popping it off to talk to you guys about it, the screw just came out. I didn't even see that it was loose. But I have. Is it bad? Let me see here. Maybe it's bad. Hopefully not. Boy, I don't know if it's catching thread or not. It doesn't feel like it's catching thread. I don't know if this is a production or a prototype. I'll have to reach out to the. Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel like there's thread in there. I don't know if there's. Yeah, see, there's something wrong with the threads on this one. I'm sure the watch can handle it. So either the thread, it looks like there's threads on the link, but not on the, maybe not in the, or the threads are on the screw, but not in the link. So what I'll do is I'll have to check the box and see if there's any more links, and I can pull that link out and check. So, but I'm not going to do it on the live stream. Very cool watch. Even with that, I would still like to see one of those, or maybe that one. We'll see. Or yeah, or JB Weld. Well, you know, you joke about that, but like legit, if you couldn't find another link or something like that, and it's already sized to your wrist, I would JB Weld that. Figure out a way to get it to stay in there. Craig wants, yeah, it's still running. I think the rotor's fine. Yeah, I don't think Loctite's going to get it. I think the threads are actually gone out of the link itself. This is going to drive me nuts now. Because I was enjoying wearing that just now, and now I want to wear it. You guys are killing me here. That's a bad bracelet, or a bad tweezer. So let me try the other screw, the screw that fell out. I'm going to try it in this other link to see if the screw is fine. Yeah, so the screw is fine. It grabbed. It's this link. So I don't know if I can. I don't know if the threads maybe didn't go all the way up to it or something. We'll see. Yeah, I can check the threads on the pin a little bit, but I almost feel like the threads on the. You know what? They might be a little worn. I just put my glasses on. Yeah, you know what? The threads are actually a little worn on that. I don't know who just said that, but I think you're right. Let me try the good screw in the. Yeah, that doesn't grab though. So the good screw doesn't grab in the link either. So I think it's a combination of two. So I think it's a combination of things, but still a cool watch. All right, where are we at here? Thinking about getting the new multicolored you know what? The Mighty Mutt just said, it asked me a question, was I going to get the new titanium? It's a special formula of titanium too. It's not just regular titanium. When I first saw that, I was kind of hot on that one, and I thought about really getting it. But as time went on, I don't think I'm going to get it. I really don't. Hopefully I'll see one. Hopefully somebody will pick one up and I can check it out, but I don't think I'm going to throw my cash down on it. I think I'm kind of, I know you guys aren't going to believe this, but I think I'm kind of settled. I really like my collection right now. I'll do another collection video review soon, but I'm really happy with what I have right now. Jack has chimed in late. So this is the Wise Diving. And Jack, this thing, you would love this. This thing is crazy comfortable on wrist. I have two different colorways here. I was wearing the green one, but the red one, obviously, people are going to gravitate towards. But yeah, crazy comfortable on wrist. They threaded that on, and I don't feel like taking off the spring bar, so let's go ahead and cut that off. But yeah, this thing is, I mean, it's a little bit larger watch, but it's not huge. You know, it'd be like kind of like a turtle maybe, or some, or not a turtle, but like a tuna or something. That's what it kind of feels like on wrist. So let's see, what size is this? It's fully shrouded, but it's like a scallop shroud. 44.2, so it looks bigger than it is. 44 is not big for a diver. 52, it's got a nice curve down and stuff too, so it's seriously comfortable, Jack. I'm not sure if Wise gave me these or not. I'll check. If they gave me these, then they will be going on tour. So you're going to want to put your name down in the Discord if these go on tour, because you're going to really want to check one of these out. They're super cool. Settled for Monday, Rob. Wait until Tuesday. What? Oh, no, you didn't mess it up. It's better because I was going to wear it. It's better that I found out here just now that failed versus being out and about. And I'll get it sorted. I'll get it sorted. It's not a big deal. That happens. That happens with these watches, guys. It happens with name brand watches. It certainly happens with micros. It's not a big deal. You can't stress about that stuff. Always. No, like, well, so I'm gonna get a different Breitling in, you know, and I have access, and you know, I could, if I wanted to, I could start wearing other watches and stuff. But between the Seamaster, the Aquaterra, the Super Ocean, the Damasco, the Monster, the two SKX, the Citizen, and the G-Shocks, and then all the other G-Shocks, I mean, what more do I need? Let alone what? I think I'm actually set. I know it's messed up, but I really do. Yeah, I know. So assuming these are gifted to me, I don't know if they are or not. I'll have to check. I got to double check. Let's see. Jack says, let's see, start from work. Job Monday, more time. Oh man, so you got that new job. That's cool. Kevin, will I keep the new Willard or not? I already sent it back. I didn't keep it. Stuart's asking thoughts on the 150-year-old Seiko anniversary white dial watches coming in May. I would like to see them, but I'm not buying them. I'm not buying any Seiko. Beans and Bezel says, I cannot be content with my watches. That is forbidden. I mean, I still might add more watches, but I don't have... Troy, I have the Citizen Hyper Aqualand, but I'm not going to show it on camera because I wasn't going to show any of my personal watches on this video. So, being content is only temporary. Maybe. But there's so many watches being sent in to me, guys. You got to understand, like, from my point of view, this is insane. like it's sensory overload. I get, I have to get like comfortable with the watches that I have and that I want to see and wear. Beans about yes, the new Christopher Ward GMT white dial definitely sang to me when I saw the pictures of it. But we'll see if it is. Is it? Are they just using the Salida one? I let. I don't really care for that style of GMT for some reason. Polygamy watch, man. I'm more of a watch whore, I think, but I'm pretty content too. It says Matt, rock the watch. Nothing right now. I absolutely have to have. Pretty much. What's the size on the Victorinox? So a lot of these Victorinox watches always present really big because their dials are just huge. But the watches are probably, yeah, like just over 42. But I mean, look at the dial. It looks massive, even though it's really not. But here it is. I mean, look at even next to the Navitimer, which presents pretty large too. This is only a 41. The Victorinox is about a 42. I should probably wear the Navitimer one more time before I send it back. Scott says, talk me off the ledge, folks. I'm considering selling off everything in my collection unless it is discontinued or my daily driver tutor. Scott, I say jump, man. I think all of us here are saying you have what it takes to jump. I think you should just jump. I thought I loved Citizen Suno, needed another chrono, but then I found the Tissot Heritage. There's a lot of cool chronos out there. Zen 103 or the Omega Speedmaster Pro. I mean, if those are different price levels, but if I would pick the Omega over a Zen all day long. If you have the money for the Omega, get the Omega. Nefarian says, do it, but do it, but join the Random Rob Discord first. So that way all of the Discord buyers over there can buy them all up, which they'll end up selling them too. So you'd have a ton of opportunity to just rebuy them. You don't have to worry about that buyer's remorse that Dana's talking about. What is the best G-Shock? Lego Man says. I think, personally, the best one is probably the 5600E, like the $40 G-Shock Square, the cheap one. Kevin asked, have we seen the new Squally Sub 39 GMT? I've seen pictures, but I have not seen the watch yet. Looks pretty cool. Scott, email me if you want to join up. My email address is actually, I don't know if it's ever in focus. Let me see if I can grab it here. There's my email address. So, fairly easy to remember. I've posted on some old videos. I think there's a way you can find it on my YouTube as well, too. You now have Kickstarter quoting you on a watch. What is that? What is that? Tennessee Mike says the Bling Master. I do like that one too. Oh man, it's not my watch, but I could see owning one. The Navitimers are sweet. Wilson's asking where the Supreme clock is. Shh, we got to keep it quiet. Calico Basin must be sipping it. Gave me another $10 super chat. Said, and here's to the next barrier, 100K. Could happen. It could happen. I didn't think 50K would happen, so 100K could happen. Let's see. Yeah, there's certain watches, Scott, you do have to be careful. I mean, there's certain watches that I've sold and I don't really have buyer's remorse. But there's watches that I've sold that, let me think. Nah, I've never regretted selling a watch. I say sell them, man. Just sell them. I mean, there's going to be a couple watches that, like, if you're wearing it a lot and you're really enjoying it, then don't sell that one. But if there's there's watches that you're just kind of on the fence on, like you're already thinking about selling, it might as well already be sold. If it's already crossed your mind, sell it. Just get rid of it. Let's see here. Lego Man wants me to answer Richard Mille or Rolex. I would pick Rolex. Those Richard Mille watches look hideous. I don't understand the fascination with those things. Carlos says Marine Master 300 or Pelagos. I would go Pelagos or Pelagos. I still don't know how to say that. I would go Pelagos. Kevin, I'm almost there. If I would have started saving all of the super chats that Calico Basin has given me, I might be in Omega territory. I'm just kidding. Let's see. I'm tired of batteries going auto from now on. Tired of batteries going auto from now on. I don't know what you mean, Floridian. Let's see. Ooh, Kaylin just picked up the Oris Pro Pilot. I really like that watch. I just did a video on it and already sent it back out, but is Casio, Lego Man keeps asking me weird questions. Is Casio a good watch? Yes, Casio is probably the best watch company out there. You know, like a lot of people will have their favorite watch brand. I would have to say Casio is probably my favorite watch brand. 72 Cutlass, I don't know about H2O watch brand. I'm not familiar with that. Bongo Nutty, what is the next Breitling Select selection? I think I'm going to go with the, I believe it's called the 42 Premier. So it's still going to be a chronograph. It's a softer version of this. It's just a totally different watch than the Navitimer. It's more of like a traditional chronograph. So I'm excited to see that one for sure. Dane's favorite watch brand is obviously Rolex. Let's see, Random Rob on Kickstarter. Axios Watches is using a quote from one of your reviews. Oh, that's cool. I like that brand. Those guys are awesome. And they're kind of like somehow associated with Zelos. So 100% get my support. Jack, I'll text you after the live stream. I have an idea for you for a G-Shock. It's one that I actually want to try out, so maybe we can both try one out. And it's not a square. Dane's would be Zelos. Let's see, obsessed. Craig said he's obsessed with the Hamilton Khaki Pilot Day Date right now. He's got a couple of watches on loan from another Discord member. I think you have both the watches from a movie that I'm never going to watch, the Interstellar movie. So it's they're both really cool watches. I forget what they're called, but the Murph and the something else, I forget what they're called, but they're named after the characters from the movie. Dane, the Breitling would be your number 2 favorite. I dig that. Kevin wants to know what the truck is on the left. So this is my buddy's truck. This one, it's dubbed the name of, it's called Stomper or The Stomper. And it's a crazy, actually, it's in one of my videos. You have to go back a little ways, but I did like a walk around and stuff. Oh, Mario, thank you. It's the Cooper is the other name for the watch for the Interstellar. But it's a Gen 1 Toyota, but it's crazy built up, and he just hammers the hell out of it. It's so cool. He's got a YouTube channel too. Maybe I'll try it when that's after this is done. Maybe I'll put a link to my buddy Andy's. We call him Turbo, but he knows what he's doing, and he can wheel hard too, and he's not afraid to. Wow. Like every time he takes that out, he basically breaks it and then he comes back and fixes it, which is like an off-road thing. That's what those guys do, but it's built well. Tell your friend to buy me a Rolex. I don't think I have a friend that can just give away Rolexes. Too much fluid needs to feed. I'm thinking you should go all Rolex Sports Sub GMT. Call it a day. It's an idea. Oh yeah, you like one of my G-men is playing Galaga. That thing actually, you can actually play Galaga on that too. It is crazy. Yeah, you hit the buttons. No, like seriously, check this out. This is crazy. Whatever, knock those guys down. Look at that. I'm probably not very good at it, but I think I can just hold the fire button down. Holy cow. I'm gonna die for sure. Uh, it's a little hard to do because I can't see. Oh, I blew up. So yeah, there's a couple other ones too. I only picked up the Galaga though. G-Man, I got two G-Man down knocked out. Okay, let's see. What would you pick up between Oris Aquas and the Longines Hydro Conquest? I would pick up the Oris Aquas. I don't remember where I bought that though. Where the hell did I buy that? I think I maybe picked that up at Cracker Barrel. I can't remember. It might have been Cracker Barrel I picked that up. Floridian. No, I haven't done the full video. I still need to do the ceiling in here. You can kind of see like the floor trusses above me and stuff. I need to finish up some of the ceiling and do some other things, and then I can do a full tour. Oh yeah, Scott, I've seen that. You can get like the full-size video games. They're like Walmart, Sam's Club, stuff like that. Those are really cool too. Rob's Rob Vintage Gaming. I could do just like pinball machines and like stand-up arcade games. Yeah, I haven't been to Cracker Barrel in a while, but I see weird random stuff like that, and I try to pick it up, like to throw it out here and stuff like that. So Alexander says I still need to pick up a Panerai Luminor, the 44 millimeter. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get a I don't think I'm gonna get a Panerai. Scout says if I started gaming, I'd get a. I'd have to have some sort of entertainment value though, because like my son has a YouTube channel and he was doing gaming and he never blew up and he's crazy good. Like he can go on the Call of Duty or Modern Warfare or whatever it's called, and he can go on there and just get like a nuke every time he plays. He can just get a nuke and just destroy. It's absolutely crazy how good he is at it, and his channel never blew up. But it's also very time consuming. Clayton says he has a modded Nintendo Classic. Every single game was playing Super Tecmo Bowl. I'll have to check that out. I don't play video games ever. Like, I really got away from playing video games. I just don't have the time to do it. But playing some of those vintage games once in a while when you're just in a mood and there's really nothing to watch on TV or something and you don't feel like being productive, I could see playing some of those classic Nintendo games, man. That's what I grew up on. That was a really cool. Craig's got some new straps for his Panerai being sent over from Australia. That's awesome. Chip and Salsa fell in the watch band. Damn. I think Calico's having way too much fun. I need to hang out with you sometime. Oh man, Wilson, that Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Oh, I loved that game. I tried so hard. I would get all the way. I could get all the way to Tyson, and there was no way I could beat him. I tried and tried and tried. I could not beat him. Now that I've watched some videos on it, I think I could take him now. Plus, he's older, so we'll see. Wilson, you beat him? Holy crap, man. I could never do it as a kid. Maybe I could now. I don't know. Speed running, Mike Tyson's. I don't, man, that is crazy. Yeah, because it's all just timing, right? It's all just like for each guy, you just do this, 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 and this, and boom, and do that. So I used to do that with like Super Mario and stuff too. But yes, Clayton, go play Punch Out. That'll be awesome. Yeah, we can get like pretty crazy about some of that stuff. Most of us watch guys are very. Nilo says he still has the Madden football. That's awesome. man, I used to play, I don't remember what it was called. It was like one of the earlier NHL games. But the graphics are super terrible. All those games are so cool. I'll have to go get one of those systems. You got me all, thinking about it now. All right, well, I'm going to close it out, guys, because I'm actually kind of surprised I made it even an hour. But I am going to go try to find a link for this because I do want to wear this now. I have to figure that out. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to kill the lights, check the loom on this stuff, and then more videos tomorrow for sure. Let's check some loom. Oh, yeah, look at the loom on that thing, too. I have to fix the link on that. The loom on it is crazy cool. So is those wise ones, but man, this thing's super cool. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching.